Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Ebony. If you are new here, hey, what's up? If you are returning, thank you. So y'all, this is season 5, episode 6, Dark Matter. We only have 2 more episodes left. I don't know what we're gonna do after. We're gonna go into Origins, but Origins probably ain't gonna drop for about another year or so, but whatever. The episode was 51 minutes, and am I tripping? The episodes used to be a little longer. I don't know, maybe I just have a hard time letting go. I just felt like they used to be an hour. I don't know. Anywho, so they go through the little flashbacks, which gives us recaps of everything that they'll be picking up in this episode. Jarita is tending to Kanan's face. Only thing that I took out of this, when she was like, "I'm not a dummy, Kanan," I just laughed because I took out of that, like, yes, you are. You're in fact one of the biggest dummies on the show. But anywho, Captain Baptiste. For whatever reason, y'all, I don't know why his name is just now hitting me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm just being overly sensitive today, but Captain Baptiste is the most nigga law enforcement name I have ever heard. That sound like a whole X-Men. Like, what the fuck? Captain Baptiste. Finish him. Hell nah. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. It opened up with Marvin in deep thought. He's sitting at the table with Rock, and he's asking her, was it an accident? Or was it intentional? I need to know what the fuck happened. Rock tells Marvin, like, Kanan had the gun on her. Lou barged in and Kanan shot him. And she was like, I don't know if it was an accident. Was it an accident? I don't know. And to be honest with y'all, I could absolutely believe that. I could see how she could feel that way. Remember, she's still processing this shit. The fact that your son would pull a gun out on you and actually pull the trigger is one heartbreak enough, but he also killed your brother. And you had to watch him die. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen my reaction to episode 1, that's the episode where Lou dies, go check that out because I had some thoughts on that. I'm glad she finally told Marvin the truth. Like I said in my last video, I'm glad that she doesn't have to carry that secret by herself anymore, and that she has somebody that can walk with her through that. Marvin tells her, like, bitch, I almost killed your little nigga. And I probably should have. And Rock is like, well, if you insinuating that Kanan needs to die, or I want Kanan dead, you know I would never want that to happen to him because that is my son. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I agree with Marvin. He definitely should have finished the job. Honestly, I mean, they would have gotten over it. Honestly, because he did kill Lou, bruh. Like, he did kill Lou. It's not like Kanan would just be killed out of nowhere for no reason. You know, just add it to the rest of the family secrets. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. But because he didn't kill Kanan, it's gonna be some serious consequences. Me personally, if I was Rock, I'd have been disowned Kanan. He killed my brother. He ruined my product, which is gonna ruin her relationship with Flossie. And she about to find out that he had her supplier killed. Like, damn. I'd have been, and I thought that's what she was doing outside of Lou's funeral that day, when she was like, me and you, we nothing no more, blah 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 blah. It's like when your homegirl tell you she done with her nigga, and then you walk in her house one day and he in bed with her. Like, wait, what? I mean, you know, not romantically, of course, with these two literally nasties. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand. I don't even know why I even try to understand. Let's move on. So Rock is talking about how she just wasn't in her right mind, and she just been reacting because Marvin told her, listen, when Marvin, no. when I drove Lou to rehab, he thought we was gonna drop him off. And he begged me not to leave him in some forest. And you left his ass in the fucking trash. And I was like, damn right, Marvin, get on her ass, bruh. For real, get all over her, because that wasn't cool. Again, y'all go check out my episode 1 reaction, because me and him, we on the same, we eye to eye on that, you know. I would hate for Marvin to become my favorite, knowing that he's not gonna be with us much longer. But it is what it is. Marvin is telling Rock, like, you do what you always do. You cover for Kanan. What else? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. She also was like, I held his hand. I told him I loved him. He was not alone. Like, really? Oh, that was supposed to make it better? Oh, you watched him die. That's what I heard. Like, bitch, that don't make the shit better. The fuck? What they said to Juice, just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But yeah, that I don't. It's like she tried to justify it, tried to put Marvin at ease, but he was like, nah, fuck that. You threw my brother in the trash, and then you covered for Kanan. Hey, I guess he said fuck old dude he killed behind him. The dude in Jersey. I guess he was like, fuck him. Damn. Okay, so we get to Jarita and Kanan at the crime scene, aka his apartment, or almost crime scene. Well, I ain't gonna lie, that was a crime. That beatdown was a fucking crime. Like, that had to be, what y'all think? Like 15 years in jail or some shit? 2nd degree manslaughter? I don't know. But anyway, I ain't hear shit she was really saying to him for real, because his face was loud as hell. I was like, damn, that shit look like that hurt. How is he not at the hospital? Like, these people heal as if they have touched the hem of Jesus. Like, that is just crazy. So Jarita is like trying to talk all sweetly and get him to open up, and she starts turning into Alicia Keys, telling him she'll keep all his secrets, and his secrets are safe with her, and to just look at her as the pages of his diary. And bruh, as soon as he started opening up and telling her what was going on, she instantly got offended. He was like, I got into it with your employer, Rock. And she was like, oh, so you were just using me? Oh, it was like that. Like, duh, bitch. Maybe that's why you shouldn't start singing like a canary the first time you lay eyes on a nigga. The fuck? I mean, soon as the nigga opened the door. Anyway, so Kanan was like, I wasn't expecting to develop feelings for you. Sure, I paid for extra time. Sure, I took you shopping. Sure, I told you to spend the day with me. But I wasn't expecting to have these feelings for you. My heart is real. And I fucked with that. I actually fucked with that, y'all. That was cool. Kanan got game. I fucks with that. Back to Marvin and Rock. So Marvin is staring at Lou's death spot on the wall. And Rock is trying to tell him like, oh, she just found out Buddy got dropped off, and that they need another connect. She notices Marvin like just staring at that spot on the wall, thinking he probably was thinking, I should put Kanan's ass right there. I know he. So she was like, I know your mind is all over the place, but nigga, we got a business to run. Marvin goes, man, fuck the business. And Rock says, if it's fuck the business, you basically saying fuck yourself. And that was deep. Because she basically was telling him, like, the moment you let go, like, fuck it, like, the moment you're going to be fucked. And ultimately means she's going to be fucked. Already, though, this episode is packed with so much. Like, I'm loving. I wish every episode was like this. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything like catastrophic, so much going on. Just You make the storylines make sense. Like, just engage it more. Like, you know, like, shit be going so slow at times, bruh. I like this flow. I definitely love the flow of this episode. Next, we get Breeze. He's sitting outside of some nightclub. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I heard that techno, when I heard that disco music, I was kind of concerned. I was like, oh, snap. He might be Defcon's son. I'm just playing. But then a few bald-headed men walked out, and he was casing out some connects. I gotta start remembering these connects' names, but I either don't see them enough to remember them, or they don't live long enough for me to even want to remember them. But whatever. So I think he's stalking the Columbia Connect. Back to Jarita and Kanan. She's still going on and on. So this whole time, y'all, Marvin and Rock talking. Breeze sitting outside the club. Jarita been running her mouth that whole entire time about how Kanan lied to her. She was like, you selling drugs? I'm like, child. Then Kanan confesses that Rock is his mother. I'ma just tell y'all, like, Kanan got all the game. He de-escalated the fuck out of Jarita. Like, it's too bad that he was in the business that he was in, because he would have made a good supervisor or something. You know what I'm saying? He would have made a good, you know. But we're gonna get to that, because he also exhibited those skills later in the episode, which was very pleasing. Anyway, I'll get to that though. Notice the silence though after Jarita was like, you better not ever lie to me again. He was like, ... So we get to Detective Garcia, and he's speaking with, I believe it's Tanner. He's an agent down at the precinct, or wherever he was. I don't know. I think it's Tanner though. I think it might be the feds. Yeah, Tanner's with the feds, I think. Sorry, y'all. But he's talking, that shit don't matter. He was talking to him about Famous case. Garcia was like, listen, this is personal for me. I owe his mother some answers, whether there's a conviction or not. And I was like, round of applause. Like, that was the perfect manipulation tactic. You got to pull on those heartstrings a little bit. Then the agent goes on, I'm gonna say it's Tanner. I'm pretty sure his name is Tanner. He revealed something I was not expecting at all. He said Captain Nigga Baptiste had his hands all over it, and that anything he has ever touched is tainted, and that he did not willingly resign. But I'm gonna stop right there, because if I tell you more, I gotta kill you. Bro, when he said that, I was like, what? So Captain Baptiste was corrupt? Imagine that. Captain Baptiste was out here doing nigga shit. But I also want to point out something real quick, since we talk about Famous real quick. Why is the shock value of Captain Baptiste being corrupt larger than the shock value of who fucking killed Faye? I would have thought to find something out. Whatever. I made videos about that too, so go check that out if y'all new, if y'all want to see me rant and rave about Fame. Anywho, so yeah, the funk hit the fan. It smelled like chitlin grits and hell. Come on, get with me. Get with me. That shit was a shocker. That was probably like the biggest shock in the episode for me. We get Breeze, he back sitting in the car, and this time he's casing out Habib. Anyway, another one of Rock's connects. When one of his guys taps on his window, it startles him, and the guy tell him, hey, you can't park here. Move now. Now that Breeze has been seen though, will security remember his face? Based on the fact that this is security and this is power or power book, like, probably not. Probably not. They should have noticed him following around anyway, but whatever. Next, we get to one of my favorite scenes from this episode. Juke confronts Kanan and tells him what we've been wanting to say if we were in the room and if we could. She confronts Kanan about killing Lou. She was like, look, I saved your life because I thought maybe there was more to it. So that means if she would have known that that's really what it was and there was nothing more to it, she would have let him die. Did y'all catch that? That's I caught that. Here's where we do get Kanan's side of it though. He says it was an accident. He said he would have told them, but Rock covered it up and fucked it up like she always do everything else. And he starts going on about how Rock's fault, and Juke dares the nigga like, fuck nigga. You can't be a man and a bitch at the same time. Pick one. And I was like, yes. If she ain't said nothing else, that was the one. She was like, you did that shit. You killed Lou. That was all you. But you want to blame Rock for it. When she do that little Janet Jackson voice, I don't get that. But whatever. You know what? You ain't shit. You a dummy, bitch. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you. And with that, Juke leaves. I was like, damn. Yo, Kanan got to be on a high blood pressure pill or something, because he got to be stressed. Like, his stress levels got to be sky fucking high. Like, that's crazy. But what scared me about this is Juke was the closest family member to Kanan. And I think that a reason alone is why Kanan would not kill Marvin. Retaliate? Yeah, for sure. But kill him? No. And it wouldn't be because he wanted Marvin to live. It would be because of his relationship with Juke. He would not want to hurt Juke like that, you know? But now that that's ruined or seemingly over, now there's nothing in Kanan's way like keeping him from sparing Marvin's life. If anything, all bets are off. And I was just like, ooh, yikes. I hope that doesn't backfire, Juke. Like, I get it though. Like, that was some real shit. But when you went into the whole Monique thing, it started being beyond the point of no return. Because I don't know I don't know. So, next. Oh my God, y'all. Fame's mom is here. Oh my God. It is so good to see her. She stopped by and dropped off some of Kanan's belongings as she was apparently headed to the airport, probably going to California to join Jessica. Rock invited her in, and you could tell she kind of hesitated, like, but she was like, why not? And then she so lovingly entered. I was like, oh, raggedy bitch, I ain't forgot about you. You the same hoe that found Fame gun and then turned it into the fucking police. You the reason why he even became a target. Thought you was gonna show up because you changed your hair and shit was gonna be sweet. Hell nah, I ain't forgot. Now get your ass in that house and you better hope Rock don't turn on you and kill you for all of us. Anyway, Breeze is watching old dude, one of the connects, and he like, fuck this shit, and he drives off. We get back to Fame Mom and Rock, and this whole conversation felt so damn awkward. Like, ooh. She's saying all this guilt trippy type shit. I'm always finding Kanan's clothes. I'm sorry to hear about Lou. He meant so much to Jessica. Kanan has had to suffer so many losses so young. And Losing your brother must be heartbreaking. But Fame would want Kanan to live a long life. He would want that for all of you. I'm like, damn. Like, what was the writer thinking when they was writing that part? Like, mind your business. Mind your fucking business. Then she was like, sometimes I ask myself if I was a bad mother to Sean. I was like, yes. And then she was like, if what happened to him was my fault. Yes. Absolutely. Then she was like, he stayed with you while we were at the shelter. He must have said some bad things about me. And then she starts crying, but no tears. I'm like, All right, y'all. Let me get to the bottom of this real quick. Is it just me, or do she look like Yolanda Salvador or whatever that lady name was, the lady that killed Selena? Like, cause it's anyway. Rock tells her like Fame never said anything but that he loved you, or Fame always said he loved you. Some blah blah blah, and that provides comfort. Fame's mom then goes on to tell her Lou told Jessica that he idolizes you, and that you are the strongest woman he knew. Rock was like, Lou would never say no shit like that. I could absolutely see Lou saying some shit like that though. I could absolutely see it. Fame's mom, she says one thing that the death of Fame and Lou have taught her is that there's more that meets the eye when it comes to people. Breeze meets with Stefano and tells him he got the drop on Columbia and Habib. I think that's how you say it, Habib. Y'all bear with me. Breeze tells Stefano, look, I just feel like we need to leave well enough alone. We already cut Rock off at the knees. And I was like, wow, for once, exactly. I agree. Stefano, though, of course, is like, I want to cut her at her fucking neck. Two people I'm ready to not see again is Fame's mom and Stefano. Stefano, tomato. Fight. Let's fight. Breeze basically tell him like sometimes the smartest thing you could do is nothing. And I looked from side to side. I said, okay, Breeze, we going 2 for 2 this episode. Fucking right. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is nothing. Like, leave the shit alone, bruh. Breeze is supposed to be the person who don't never turn down smoke, but even he telling you, bruh, it's a waste of my fucking time, bro. Anyway, but Stefano is obsessed. He doesn't take the hint. Instead, he insults Breeze, and then he backtracks, and then he reinterprets what Breeze says, and he apologizes to him. And instead of hearing let's leave it alone completely, he hears let's find another way to get at her. Breeze chuckles, but I think that laugh was more like, yeah, we gonna have to kill this nigga. That's the feeling I got, but y'all let me know. Next, we get Kanan's trap spot. Marvin blows through the door. Dude is like, no. And then the other dudes, they seen that shit work, so they was like, well, shit, no for us too. So Marvin, he leaves. I go, uh-oh, Marvin is changing. Sometimes I reference The Wire a lot because some of these characters be giving me flashbacks of The Wire. I forget what the shooter's name was who did all that time. And then once he got out of jail, he noticed that he started losing his heart in the game. It don't matter, but that's exactly what I suspected was going on. I said, uh-oh, he's changing. Next, we have Captain Baptiste. He is back in the building. We see his retirement party with the cake. So it looks like him splitting it with somebody else because it wasn't just his picture on there. But I was loving that jazz music. I love jazz, and I love live bands. Garcia goes in there, and I was scared for him. Ever since I've been Team Garcia, I've been scared for my nigga. You hear me? I've been sweating bullets for this nigga. Every time I see him on screen breathing, I don't take it for granted. But he pulls Baptiste to the side, and Baptiste is telling him, look, that's someone else's problem. That ain't my shit to bear no more. Garcia telling him, like, look, Tanner told me that your resignation was forced. And that was the bold move that was in the episode description, because that was a bold motherfucking move. Unfortunately, though, Baptiste, he didn't give up no information. He got very defensive, and he said he was gonna, like, he ain't hear that shit and go back to his retirement party. Nigga. Is it just me, does Baptiste give Samuel Jackson vibes? We get back to Breeze, and Breeze is with Kanan. Breeze is talking about Kanan's injuries and saying, look, just tell me the name. I'll get people on it. We know you will. Kanan's like, nah, it's cool. It's on me. Breeze gives him with a new car. That car was nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. They had to burn Kanan's last car up. Kanan started talking about Rock again. When Rock tried to buy him a new car, he didn't accept it because ain't nothing free. Breeze tell him, like, look, I don't need anything in return. You are my brother, and that may mean nothing to you, but it means everything to me. And I said, damn. 3 for 3, Breeze. I fucked with it. Yes, I said it. Ebony the Great has said it. I fucked with it. That's probably the best line I've heard out of Breeze that I ever felt genuine about. Breeze is still trying to get Kanan to trust him. I like watching Breeze earn it. I really, really do. Rock is being called in from the waiting room. She done popped up on Lou. I almost called him Louis because that's what was on his headstone. But she popped up on Lou's therapist. We get Marvin. He's at the grave of Lou, and he got a cold Hennessy bottle. He decides to leave the bottle there. The episode feels like it's the brink of goodbye. It's like everybody's making peace with shit before they get up out of here. It's honestly what it feels like to me. Here's where Marvin reveals his heart ain't in the game no more. I had a feeling. And that he's searching for answers, but he can't find any. I do want to, dang. I need to find that scripture, because I do want to have one tiny serious moment here, y'all. I have felt this way right here. Losing somebody that meant the world to me. And I felt so lost and so confused and so angry and so sad. And I just want to encourage anyone in the real world who may be feeling like this, that I'm with you and God got you. And the best advice I could give you is to just keep waking up every day. And one of those days that you wake up, it's gonna feel better than the last. There's also a scripture in Psalms. Of course, I'm doing this off the dome, so I don't know the exact one, but I'll paraphrase it. It says that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and therefore, it's like down-spirited people or something like that. Go look it up, but I hope that reaches somebody who needs it, because yeah, real talk. But let's get back to the show. Marvin's gonna do something. What it is, we don't know either. Shit. Back to Rock. She's with the therapist. She getting smart with him, but at the same time, she wants him to give her information. Not sure how that worked. She could have just showed the man a lot of money. I'm sure he would have been like, well, Lou's not here to do anything about it, right? And he probably would have gave her the whole damn folder. Like, that's all she had to do. But this scene was supposed to show us that Rock is also looking for answers, just like Marvin is. And again, the feeling, it feels like we're on the brink of goodbyes. Like we are. The therapist turned the tables and basically said it's not really about how Lou felt about you. It's about how do you feel about yourself. Basically, like she's lost her identity. Brink of goodbye, brink of goodbye. Garcia pulls up to his house and thinks he's just gonna go in and wind down when Baptiste pops up behind him like, "Hey, you ruined my retirement party last night. Now I'ma ruin yours." I would have been like, I thought you said you was gonna forget anything I said, sir. Like, Lord, please don't take out Garcia. I thought he was a goner. Again, Baptiste, great actor. I don't know the guy who plays him, but he has done a wonderful job. He's amazing. I love him. But yeah, he gives Samuel L. Jackson vibes for sure. Kanan is back with his block boys and head bitch nigga. So for y'all who don't know, who are new to my channel, I don't like that nigga. I don't like the nigga that was sitting there on the couch and was talking to Kanan, telling Kanan like the boys scared to go out on the corners after they spot getting shot up. I don't like his ass. I don't like him because he snitched on Breeze. He snitched on Taz to Breeze. And he accelerated the death of Taz. Okay? Because Taz's death was coming. We know that, right? But head bitch nigga accelerated that shit by opening his fucking mouth. Going over there rattling and tattling. So, head bitch nigga is like, "Oh, niggas is scared to go outside after what happened at the crib, and we ain't been seeing you. But now that I see you, you had to sit down for a bit, I see." Kanan was like, "What the fuck you just say?" See, Kanan? Now you see why Taz was strong-arming niggas. And just like Breeze said, can't believe I said that, but just like Breeze said, niggas see you looking like Miss Puff from SpongeBob, they might think you weak and try you. So head bitch nigga is like, he trying to backtrack and clean it up. You know, get your life in order. Shit's scary out here. Then Kanan does a unique and OC. He OC'd that nigga. He pulled out the strap. Pow, pow, pow. Bruh, I was hooting and hollering, bruh. I was like, yes. Great kill, nigga. Great kill. That was for Taz. Kanan like, who else wants some of Debo? Beat him down, beat you down. Now get back to work. And protect your block, little niggas. I loved how they showed his body at the end of that scene, man. Like, dome blown, bullets in the chest, the blood splatter on the wall. Very, very satisfying. He got exactly what the fuck he deserved. Next, I thought the scene with Juke and Kanan was my favorite scene until this happened. Baptiste and Garcia are talking in front of the campfire with drinks. I am so happy Baptiste decided to clear his conscience, because I thought he was there to clear Garcia. Like, I thought he was gonna pop his ass then and there. But they sitting down and he getting it off his chest, and he basically like, look, in this game, like, I felt like I didn't have a choice. Like, sometimes you have to give information in order to get information. So Garcia leans in like, who? Give me a name. Then Baptiste he like, Ishmael Bartholomew and Stephanie Jenkins. I said, what the fuck? And Garcia was like, snapping pops. Boom! There it is. Boom, there it is. Now, I do believe Baptiste when he said he didn't know they were going to do that to Fame. He was like, I had no idea they were going to do that boy like that. It almost seemed unbelievable. I mean, they seemed like they was half hardly in the game. You could see he felt real guilty. Then the guilt kind of shifts to Garcia because Baptiste looks at him like Mufasa looked at Simba. And he tells him, you the only good, clean cop in the precinct. Take a bow. I said, damn. Because y'all know, like I know, Garcia has been compromised. But I must say, Garcia, you fucking did it, bro. You fucking solved it. I don't know. You might want to get with Tana. And if Tana don't work out, you might want to get with Queen Latifah and be an agent and equalizer. I'm just saying. I heard they was based in LA. And you might want to flee there, brother. Like, you might want to go ahead and get out of there. Write all that information on a piece of paper. Pack all y'all shit up. Talking about wife, kid. Pack all y'all shit up. Deliver that paper to Juke and get the fuck out of New York before she finishes that letter. Because you are cooked if you stay, dude. And even if you did, like, I don't know, man. I'll be done. Like, go back to being clean. Go start somewhere new, bro. Like, damn, y'all. Garcia did that. He solved that. He solved the fuck out of that case. There you have it. Flossie and Marvin are talking. And Marvin asked Flossie if she felt better after she avenged her daughter. Flossie had the dude responsible for her death. I mean, the dude was drunk driving. And she had him killed. And she was like, no, not at all. Like, she didn't feel better. And she encourages him to put all his energy, efforts, and resources into Juke because she is his legacy. It's basically what she was telling him. It's good ass advice. Yeah, but y'all know I fucks with Flossie. Stefano's over there bitching to Hafid, however he says his name, about Rock. Stefano was trying to work with Hafid, Stefano, whatever. Y'all gonna hear me call him whatever the fuck I want to call. I can call this nigga Barney if I want to. He wanted to take the plug away from Rock and Pino. So he's basically trying to destroy their business. This is what Pino was talking about in the previous episode where he said he knows exactly how Stefano was going to move, and he's saying that he has to get Stefano first and that he will get Stefano first. Habib is already hip. He know he's just trying to get back at Rock, but he still accepts the offer, which signs his death certificate. Stefano says he will take care of Pino, but Pino been on that, bro. He been on this shit like 5-6 months ago. Cause if you look at the time that you see Kanan like healing, it's been some time. And Pino Ben said he sniffed out Stefano. Baptiste, he's at the house. He's looking at his awards and his accolades. When I see him dressed in that uniform, I said, wait a minute. And then he put on the white gloves. I said, oh no, please don't. I'm like, don't kill yourself. And I promise y'all, as soon as I said that, it's like he heard me and reached in the drawer. Because he pulled the drawer open, took the gun out, and then pow, went to glory. I was like, damn. I know I was talking shit about him, but I ain't want him to die. Damn. Rest in peace. At least he got that off your chest, but y'all, don't do that. Don't do that. Get some help. Marvin introduces Juke to Amber. My eyes was wide like, whoa there. And it's because us as the audience, we know ultimately Juke gave no fucks in OG power about killing a kid. We know that, right? So I was like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah, just in case something happens to me, I want y'all two to know each other. Amber says, I don't want you to go anywhere, Uncle Marvin. Juke looks at her. She's like, he ain't going nowhere because I ain't gonna let that happen. I said, fuck, she's gonna kill Amber. Fuck. You know she gonna kill Amber because she was comfortable enough to tell the bitch to get up and go to the slide or the swing. Damn. Anyway, Marvin tells Juke a little bit about what happened and asks Juke to get information on it. But, all right, we'll get to that. Habib, however you say his name, he officially cancels his subscription with Rock. And then she boldly threatened him in front of security. Here we have Garcia meeting up with Juke. He tell her the hit came from snaps and motherfucking pops. Garcia, he took my advice partially. He returns the money back to Juke in full. He said everything is there, every single dollar. He tells her he don't want no part of her or anything else to do, anything associated with her. And he said he'll leave her alone long as she keeps her nose clean. And Juke, she accepts it. And I was relieved. I was like, whew, okay. Because she was like, well, to be honest, I didn't exactly know what the fuck I was getting myself into here either. So it's a clean parting of the ways, basically. After he does one last favor for her. I mean, just go ahead and kill Amber already, Juke. She missed her daddy anyway. Let my nigga Garcia be, because this might get him fucked up this time. Next, we have Jarita telling Flossie that she done. I love Jarita's outfit. Her outfit is on point. Her hair is on point. Her shoes are on point. Her makeup is on point. Love, love, love this look. Flossie tells her, I don't think you were really cut out for this, seeing as though showing up is not one of your strong suits. That's right, Flossie, get on that ass. Jarita was like, thank you for the opportunity. Flossie's like, best of luck, Jarita. Jarita's like, you too. Jarita leaves and doesn't even close the fucking door all the way. Like, you raggedy bitch. So now you know Flossie know what's up. I'm like, it don't take a rocket science. First of all, you didn't give her no mouth, no pushback, no nothing. Just, okay, that's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis. And then you leave and you don't close the door all the way. Oh my gosh. So Jarita leaves and gives Kanan the cue to go ahead and make your move. He enters through the door, and just like a lot of us predicted, it was Flossie who put the gun to his head. And she like, you're lucky this rug is new. I fucks with Flossie, bruh. But I'm like, damn, why is Kanan always so damn lucky? We get Marvin and Rock riding out. Marvin tells her, this don't feel right. How many more fucking wars we gonna have at the same time, bro? Like, we really living in the last days, you and I. And Rock is like, shit, however many it takes to either win or die. So, if we shoot back to Flossie, and Flossie is like, you really thought that shit you did by using Jarita would make me be an easy target for you to run up in my shit, nigga? Kanan was like, it ain't like that. I mean, it did kind of look like that because you came in there and then you drew the gun out. You know what I'm saying? It looked to me like you was on some Stefano shit, like trying to take Flossie out, because y'all did take old dude out in the restroom, you know? So let's not like that's far-fetched. But he's like, you working with someone I have beef with. She like who? Again, he like, Rock. And I say again because this is the second time that Rock has come up again to her. She like, and who the fuck are you? And he like, I'm a son. She's like, you have got to be motherfucking kidding me. I said, no, girl. He ain't kidding you. He ain't kidding you. So Rock and Marvin, they drop off Habib's right hand. Who gives a shit? Why did he have the door unlocked too? What's up with these motherfuckers, bro? Like, you got all the lights off in the restaurant. You know that you are a criminal doing crime. Why do you have the doors after hours unlocked? And then why would you run out the back door? Anybody who's coming for you from the front gotta know you gonna try to run out the back. And if you know she has a partner, which you more than likely probably do know that Marvin is her partner, you wouldn't think he would be waiting out in the back so that when she flushes you out, he got you. You would have been better off boarding yourself up in that kitchen with all that metal and chrome and all of that shit. I'm just saying. Am I right or am I right? So they drop him off in the back alley. And then that's it, y'all. That's it. We done. Let me know how y'all felt about this episode. I thought it was great in terms of momentum. We got 2 more episodes. Make sure y'all go watch my episode 1 reaction, the episode where Lou gets killed. And can we see Snap and Pop get dropped off already? Maybe in the next episode. I love y'all and thank y'all so much. And again, if y'all depressed like that, like I said, God got y'all. Just keep waking up one step at a time. Peace.